Daniel Fung, Vice Chairman of Financial Services Development Council, to give us the welcoming speech.
Friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say how delighted FSDC is to co-host this event with Friends of the Earth, and we'd like to thank, obviously, Plato for his initiative. I think this is the second year we've co-hosted. We look forward to a long and productive collaboration in the years to come. I'd also like to obviously congratulate Plato on his birthday tomorrow, so I understand. And mention that for the past 7 years, I've actually celebrated Earth Day, not in Hong Kong, but in the United States, where I am the vice chair of the American Renewable Energy Institute, and Earth Day started in Dallas, Texas, and now is global. Now, as we celebrate Earth Day, I'd like to put forward two messages briefly for today's forum. One is carbon trading, and I'd like to say that we in Hong Kong stand on the cusp of a revolution, the carbon trading revolution, simply because China has the largest carbon market in the entire world. Now, in 2008, exactly 15 years ago, Tianjin started the first carbon market in China. That was rapidly followed by Beijing in 2009, and later by Shanghai, etc. Today, there are 8 carbon markets operating in China, and it's traded on the SEEE. Now, standards have varied in the way organic development has started in China, and the country wishes to standardize practices and pricing mechanisms, etc. But beyond that, where we come in Hong Kong is that the China carbon market or markets is still domestic. Hong Kong clearly is a global financial center. And the initiative from Beijing is that they hope Hong Kong can pick up the baton to carry the matter forward. This is a matter which FSDC will be looking at very closely in the coming months. Some of you may know that 2 months ago, in February, we published our first report on carbon trading after some 18 months of research. That report has to be updated given the proposals coming from Beijing. And it is hoped and envisaged that in the years to come, we will establish Hong Kong as the largest carbon trading market in the entire world, leveraging off our proximity to China, which is the largest carbon market, and given the special qualities of Hong Kong as an international global financial center, together with our regulatory transparency and, of course, our rule of law and our mature market practices. This is something I very much look forward to. The other matter I wish to mention, again very briefly, really to seed the conversation that will follow in the various panels, is the question of locating our ESG practices, which are fairly well established, within the larger context of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. As many of you know, in 2005, the UN kickstarted its Millennial Development Goals, the MDGs. It was superseded 2015 by the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, to which 193 member states of the UN have subscribed. And we hope, the UN hopes to make this a reality, latest by 2030. Hong Kong will play a leading role here. We have started a dialogue with the UN to harmonize those standards, and we hope to locate ESGs not just as some voluntary standard to which corporations aspire to in Hong Kong, but really as a gold standard to which all of us, whether in the for-profit world or the non-profit world, will strive to establish. So marry ESGs with SDGs, using SDGs as the overarching large tent to which all of us can subscribe, whether for-profit or non-profit. All of us in Hong Kong can be at the forefront of this revolution. I don't wish to take more time now, but I leave you with those two thoughts as areas for rapid exploration expansion as we move forward in Hong Kong, putting Hong Kong at the cutting edge of global development, not just in carbon markets, also in SDGs and ESGs. Thank you very much.